Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Savannah Liddell. Today's video, I'll be reviewing the new Anastasia Beverly Hills 2019 spring launch. They came out with a few new products, and what I have in front of me is the Riviera palette, so we'll be going over that today. I also got one of the highlighters. I didn't get all three, so I did get one of them. I also wanted to try out the new Dewy Set Spray. So if you're interested in seeing how these products apply and how they work, all that good stuff, know if it's worth your dollar, stay tuned. Okay, so to save time, I did my face off camera, I did my foundation, my brows, all that good stuff. So we can hop right into the palette. So before I hop into it, I just want to show you guys what it looks like. It's really cute. It's got like a nautical theme. I really like that they didn't go with the velvet. Like the Norvina palette, for example, is like that velvet kind of feeling, but this one isn't. It feels a lot more durable, to be honest. It always comes with the mirror, that's standard. And then it does come with the dual end brush, which is standard in an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And I really like this palette because it has some really fun colors in it that I don't think I have in my collection already. So the whole top row is gonna be your shimmer shades, and then the bottom row is gonna be all matte. So there's some neutrals, there are some really fun bright colors, which I'm really excited to use. Now today I think I'm gonna do a more everyday type of look, not as dramatic. I will have some more tutorials coming up with more like dramatic looks if you're into that. So I'm first gonna go into the shade Coastline, and I'm gonna use this as my transition shade. I'm actually gonna zoom you guys in a little bit close. I'm going to take this blending brush. This is a Morphe M532 brush. Ignore my nails, we getting them done today. So let's dip right in. So first thing I wanna do is see if it has any fallout. So I said I was gonna use Coastline, so I'm gonna lightly tap. It has a tiny bit of kickback, but nothing crazy. It's an eyeshadow, it's gonna do that. So I'm just gonna put this actually a little bit above my crease. I'm using a very light hand. I'm going to show you Coastline. I dipped my brush in it just a little bit, and this is about how much kickback came out. For me, that's not really a big deal. It's eyeshadow, it's gonna have kickback. I feel like the eyeshadow applied really nice. I can definitely see it. It was easy to blend out. It's very pigmented, so far so good. Next shade that I'm gonna use is gonna be this brown shade. It's called Palm right here. And I'm gonna use the same brush, and now I'm just gonna put this on the outer part of my eye for a little bit of dimension. And it is having the same amount of kickback, nothing crazy though. Okay, so the next shade I'm gonna hop into is gonna be Yacht. It's this kind of like brown, brownish, goldish shimmer shade right here. And so I'm just gonna actually use the brush that came with it because I can't find my other brush. We don't have any fallout, which is great because I already did my foundation and concealer, so that's amazing. I really appreciate that hasn't happened. So now I'm just gonna press it on my lid, and hopefully there's no fallout. Looks pretty good. This is really pretty actually. Very, very pretty. If you want it to be even more like pigmented and reflective, I guess is the right word, you could also wet it with some of the Dewy Set Spray, or any kind of spray that you have. We'll actually use that in just a moment. I think I'm just gonna go halfway on the eye. I don't think I'm gonna go the whole way down. Bring it back, bring it a little bit in. So I'm just gonna blend the edges out back into Coastline, where that way there's no harsh edges at all. And I want to go back into Palm because on the outer V I feel like it's kind of getting a little lost. I am going to use a smaller, more tapered brush if I can find it. So I'm just going to kind of tap it on the outer part so it still kind of shows up. Now for the lower lash line, I usually don't put anything on my lower lash, but my lower lash or my lower lash line, except for mascara. But I think I'm gonna try to use Palm, that brown shade right here. I basically did the rest of my face off camera so we can focus. So before I put on the highlighter, I'm gonna use the Dewy Set Spray. This is what the packaging looks like. It's really pretty packaging. The bottle is really pretty. It's got gold glitter all over the bottle, and then it has, you basically can lock it so it doesn't spray everywhere or leak everywhere. It really is similar to the MAC Fix Plus spray. I spray my whole face with this. I don't know why I'm shaking it up. So let's spray it. Let's see. Nothing's coming out. Hold on. Maybe I gotta press harder. Let's see. Okay. It comes out pretty nice. It's not like, cause some sprays, you know, will come at you really weird. It doesn't like disperse all over your face. So this one is doing a pretty good job. It has a light scent, nothing overpowering. It's kind of like a light fruity scent in my opinion. Honestly, the only thing I can really think to compare to is MAC Fix Plus. It's giving me those same vibes, so I don't have any complaints at all. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use the loose highlighter. Really pretty packaging again. It is called Sunset Aura, and it has like a pink glittery lid. And here's the name of it if you guys want to see that. Just gonna pour a little bit of it out on the lid, and not too much product comes out, which is nice. I use my Morphe M510 brush, looks like this, and I'm just gonna tap a little bit of this. So it's got a lot of glitter in it, probably more than what I personally would like, but it is still very pretty. Now I'm gonna take this smaller brush. This is the Morphe M562 brush, and I'm gonna take some more of the highlight, and I'm going to put it in my inner corner to give a little bit of pop, because why not? Put it right underneath the brow bone. Quickly review everything, kind of give an overview of all the products that we use today. Start with the palette. So I really love the packaging. I'm glad that they changed it from that velvet texture because it tended to get really dirty really quick. Like, it's pretty, but your palette ends up having all these makeup stains on it. So I really like the packaging. I love the shades in this, even though I didn't get to use all of them. In a later video, I will be doing more looks since this is new. And I want to try a lot more of the colors. I went kind of safe with this just because I just wanted to try out the formula. But speaking of the formula, I really love the formula of this palette. It didn't have any fallout for me with the colors that I used today. They also were all very pigmented. I didn't have any issues with pigmentation, which is great. And then as far as kickback, which I know You know, if you tried the Subculture palette, which I did as well, there was a lot of kickback in that. It looks like so far since then they haven't had a palette that has as much kickback as Subculture did, so that's really good. I didn't have any fallout because I did my foundation and concealer before, so no fallout. So I really recommend this palette for sure. If you don't have colors like this already in your collection and you're just a makeup lover, I really do recommend this because I think the color variation is really pretty. I like how it has the equal amount of matte shades and shimmer shades, and I feel like you can create a lot of different looks with this. I give this palette a big thumbs up. I definitely recommend it. As far as the Dewy Set Spray goes, I think the packaging is really pretty. There wasn't really anything special about it to me, to be honest, that I haven't seen before. Again, it reminded me of MAC Fix Plus, so I feel like if you like MAC Fix Plus, definitely give this a try. I don't think it'll hurt anything. The packaging is really pretty too. So I don't really have anything bad to say about that, but I'm not just gonna say, oh, you need to go get this right now. Like, it's just a setting spray, basically. Aura. I got Sunset Aura, and it is really pretty. The only thing about it that I didn't like is all the glitter that comes in it, because I just am not about glitter being on my face. I like more of a glow type of look, not a glitter look. Now it does give you a glow, but again, it just has a lot of glitter in it. So I don't think it's something that I'd be using every day, but it is very pretty, and so are the other two shades. It's just not my cup of tea, but overall it was cool. But I'm not saying run out and buy it. So really, out of all three of the products that I did use, I really recommend the palette. Like, I give everything a thumbs up. There's nothing that I just was like, oh my gosh, no. But the palette, I think, is really cute. If you don't have those colors in your collection, I definitely think you won't be disappointed with the formula. So yeah, that's my opinion on the new Anastasia Beverly Hills spring launch for 2019. Hopefully this helped you decide what products to get, if you should get any at all. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed, and then let me know your thoughts in the comments below and what else you would like for me to review next. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.